Hello. Welcome to Theodore Skirblog reads you a short story. This is number 5. Nothing happens tomorrow. The incessant buzzing of the tattoo machine finally stopped. They used to call them tattoo guns back in the day, but now things were more artisanal, I guess. Chris sprayed my upper arm with something cold, which initially felt good, but as he wiped it down with a scratchy paper towel, it hurt. He did it several more times in what seemed to be an overly aggressive manner, like he was trying to purposely hurt me with that paper towel. He kept at it, and it stung worse than getting the tattoo. I said, "Do you have to do that so hard?" "Yeah," Chris said, "I do. Got to make sure it's clean." I looked down and I saw the new image of a fox that was now tattooed on my arm. "Well, that's all I can do today," he said, snapping off his gloves, stomping open a metal trash can with a foot pedal, and tossing them in, the lid banging shut. "I've got another appointment coming in." "Oh, really?" I said. "I assumed we were doing this in one sitting. You never said anything about coming back." "I know," he said. "Something came up." He was putting down pads on my arm and then wrapping it with plastic wrap. "I mean, you didn't even do the grapes," I said, "or any color." "I know," he said again. "I have this other appointment." This sounded like bullshit to me. My heart sank. It took me enough courage to make the call in the first place, and then jump through all the hoops to set this up. Chris was notoriously difficult about how you had to approach him, and you don't want to question him too hard because that makes him mad, and you just don't want to mess with the person who is going to be etching a design on your skin forever. "Why don't you think, when do you think we can finish this up?" I said, trying to sound positive. "Well, we should let it heal," he said, "probably in about a week or two. Then give me a call." Well, this sounded super vague and annoying to me. "Nothing tomorrow?" I asked. "Tomorrow," he said. "Nothing happens tomorrow." He stood up, which meant I should also stand up and leave. I got home and unwrapped the bandages. I examined the fox, and I realized I hadn't even paid him for what he had done. This is very weird, I thought. The next day I called his number, and it went right to voicemail. I left him a message. I tried again in the evening and got voicemail again. The next day I texted him, which he hated, and he did not reply. My tattoo went from red and seepy to healing up and getting kind of itchy. I used the Neosporin cream and tried to keep it out of the sun. Finally, a week had gone by and I called his number, but now his voicemail was full. So I drove down to his shop. The lights were off, the door was closed, nobody was there. I never did get the grapes added to my unfinished depiction of the fox and the grapes that I had envisioned for my arm. It's probably a pretentious thing to want to get tattooed anyway. I realized Chris had done me a favor by not finishing it. Over the years, I came to love my fox, appreciated how nicely it was done in black and gray. It made for a good story at parties that it was done for free and that Chris had never resurfaced as much as I had tried to find him. I still look every once in a while, but I really don't expect to ever know what happened. Tomorrow being so elusive to somebody like Chris.